Sup gamers, it's me GinePik. Welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be showing a simple and easy slime farm that works for all Minecraft platforms, whether it's a mobile device, Xbox, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, or PC. This slime farm gives you up to 6,170 slime balls per hour for simulations of 4 and 10,400 slime balls for simulations of 6 and higher. That is a lot of slime balls for whatever use you have. So if you don't know how this slime farm works, it is pretty simple. So just like most other slime farms, we have a slime chunk over here where slimes will only spawn, and we have dedicated platform for the slimes to spawn, and we are using scaffolding plus water tricks. So when the slimes spawn, as you can see, they get pushed by and the water flows them and they get pushed into campfires and they take fire damage. As you can see, when they take fire damage, they will die and they will split, and it keeps on repeating until all the slime is dead. And also all the campfires are on top of a hopper, so all the slime balls get collected, and we have a storage system over here and that side as well. We have kill chambers in both edges, so whenever slime spawns, they can go ahead and die either in this section or in that section as well. We are not funneling them into only one section. There are two ways for them. If they spawn into this side or that side, they can die either from this area or from this area as well. And also this farm is also really good when it's on snowy tundra as well as snowy plains biome. Reason why is because one, hostile mobs do not spawn in caves. That includes creepers, zombies, skeletons, spiders. They do not spawn in the caves. That is a bug. So this farm definitely takes a really big advantage of that, because the player does not need to spawn proof the caves at all. It's already been spawn proof by the game by not spawning in, and only the player needs to do is spawn proof the surface to make sure that strays, rabbits, and polar bears don't spawn. If they spawn, that will reduce the rates of the slime farm. This farm also works in other biomes as well. You do not need to build it on a snowy tundra or snowy plains, but I'll recommend to build this on a snowy tundra or snowy plains if you want to have a lot of slime balls, and also the player doesn't need to spawn proof the caves as well. This farm works for all simulations in the world. The world I'm in now is for simulations of 4, only having 6 layers, whereas in simulations of 6 and higher, we have up to 27 layers. As you can see, in simulations of 6 and higher, we have a lot of layers because we are taking a really big advantage of the -64 on the new 1.18 generation. As you can see, a lot of layers, so a lot more slimes can spawn. They all fall down on the campfire. They also take fall damage and they die from the campfires as well, and all the items get collected because there are hoppers on top, and everything will be inside of the chest over here and over there as well. We have 2. It's just exact same as simulations before, but expanded for the -64 depth. And also no hostile mobs spawn in this farm. That is because hostile mobs require light level 0. I have checked all the light levels with add-ons and all. The minimum light level I got is light level 1. It is also higher light level for mobs to spawn, and also light level 0 is the minimum for mobs to spawn. Light level 1 will prevent mobs from spawning. So this farm is completely only slime. You can go and build it any biome, doesn't really matter. And also this farm doesn't have any snow golems or iron golems, so it's just complete scaffolding and water. They get pushed down and fall down into the campfires and they die and repeat so on as long as you can AFK. Now for the rates of the farm, for simulations of 6 and higher, I did 3 tests, and these are the tests over here. Test 1, you get up to 10,333 slime balls. That is 2 double chests like this, and a lot of slimes over here. You can go ahead and make whatever you want, slime castle with a lot of slime balls. And test 2 gave me 10,260, which is a little bit downgrade. As you can see, you get this much slime balls per hour. And also last test, which is the best one, which gave me 10,400 slime balls per hour. That is 3 double chests of slime and extra few. This is the best one so far, but also expect these rates to also get in your per hour. And this is for simulations of 6 and higher. And this is a rate test for simulations of 4. You get up to 6,170 slime balls per hour. This is test 2. This is the best one so far. I did multiple tests, but this is the best one so far. As you can see, you get up to this much slime balls per hour for simulation distance of 4, which is not a bad amount compared to other previous designs, which give to 5,000 or 4,000 per hour. If you love to test this farm before you build it in your survival worlds, I will download is provided down in the description below. It is a direct link to Mediafire, and also materials list is provided down in the description below for for your convenience, and let's get right into the tutorial. Now for this farm, all you gotta do is go ahead and find in your slime chunk. There are several ways that you can go ahead and find your slime chunk. You can go ahead and find it in caves, or you can go use chunk paste. I'll recommend chunk paste because chunk paste will save you a lot of time in order to find a slime chunk. Now if there are any other slime chunks nearby and you only need to build one slime chunk, make sure to go ahead and spawn proof that slime chunk so you can go ahead and get a lot of slimes in this chunk and not another. And if you're building in snowy tundra, you do not need to spawn proof the caves. That is a bug, and once that bug gets fixed, make sure to go check out the pinned comment down below. Then you can go ahead and spawn proof the caves, and also make sure to spawn proof the surface as well, so no strays, rabbits and polar bear spawns. Go ahead and slap the whole area. And if you're not building this farm in a snowy tundra or snowy plains biome, make sure to spawn proof the caves as well as the surface, so no mob spawn and only on the slime chunk. Once you're done marking in the slime chunk, if you're in simulation before, you need to mine up to y equals 6. That will be the stopping point for you, because if you go ahead and mine any further, then the spawning radius is already small for simulation distance of 4, that is R44. So go ahead and mine up to y equals 7. And if you're in the simulations of 6 and higher, you can go ahead and mine till minus 59. You can go ahead and mine till minus 59. And the easiest way I'll recommend you to mine is using moss. Moss is so easy to get in bulk. And if you want a moss farm, make sure you go check out this video right now. It will give you tons of moss. It gives you 17,400 drops per hour. It's a pretty simple and easy design, which will give you tons of moss. And also you can go ahead and bone meal those items as well to get even more bone meal. And also when you're mining a chunk, make sure that you also get a map. Go ahead and make sure that you're facing northwest, and also go ahead and mine one layer like this as well. Make sure there is a one gap, because mobs spawn in the northwest corner in Minecraft Bedrock, meaning if a mob spawn over here, they'll spawn on the northwest corner, meaning on this edge over here, they'll spawn on the northwest corner. So if you go ahead and mine this block over here, when mobs decide to spawn over here, the slimes decide to spawn over here, they won't get interrupted by solid blocks over here in the edge. So make sure to mine one layer like this, and make sure to mine on the north as well as south direction 3 blocks. Make sure that's 1, 2, 3, that entire chunk 3, because this is the area where we'll be adding in the kill chamber, so it'll be all the way down over there. And also the same applies over here as well. 1, 2, 3, all the way down till the dedicated spot of your simulation distance. If your simulation is 4, that'll be all the way up to y equals 6, and simulation is 6 and higher, that'll be minus 59. Also, I'll recommend you to use moss. That will help you a lot, and that will be faster to get rid of the chunks. Once you're done mining in the chunk and the things what I said, now I'm going to be building this farm for simulations of 4, but it's going to be the exact same for simulations of 6 and higher as well. The only difference for simulations of 6 and higher is the multiple layers, and that's it. Everything else is the exact same: the kill chamber, the platform, and every other placement. Once you're done, make your way to the bottom. Now go ahead and grab your map. Make sure that you're facing north. If the arrow is facing up, that means you are facing north. Now go ahead and grab your solid block. Make your way to the edge over here. Now count 3 blocks. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Now go ahead and grab your solid block. Place the solid block over here. Now these 3 gaps are for the kill chamber, which we'll be building later. Now go ahead and do the same at this end as well. Make sure that you are facing on the south direction. The arrow will be facing downwards, and go do the same. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Place in your solid block, and once done, you can go ahead and fill this whole layer with solid block over there. You can also replace with slabs as well. I recommend slabs, but this is on the bottom layer, so sometimes the slimes might even glitch out or downward, so I'll recommend using solid blocks for only the bottom layer. And go ahead and fill this whole area with solid blocks or slabs if you want. Once you're done placing in the solid blocks or slabs, it should look something like this. Now all you gotta do is go ahead and grab in your scaffolding. Now start placing scaffolding on top of the solid block or slab that is, and go ahead and fill this whole area with scaffolding. Once you're done placing in the scaffolding, now we need to place in the light sources. Now the light source I'll recommend is shroom lights, because it's so easy to get in bulk. You can go ahead and use any other light source solid blocks such as glowstone, sea lanterns, up to you, but I'll recommend shroom light. Now once you're done getting the light source, go ahead and mine this block over here. Place in your light source. Now go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go ahead and place 2 light sources over here. That will be the center, and go to do the same over here as well. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go ahead and place your light source like this. Once done, that will be the light source alignment. Now if you go ahead and check again, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once done, now go ahead and do the same over there as well. This light source over there will prevent any other hostile mob from spawning, and go ahead and do the same over here as well. You can go ahead and align it by looking over there. It'll be so easy. Once you have already placed in the light sources, that'll going to be easy for you to place in another one. And once done, these light sources will be enough to spawn proof all the area, and it'll be only light level 1, and that is also dark for mobs to spawn. And if you're worried, you don't need to worry. Slimes can spawn in all light levels. They have no fixed light levels. They can spawn in bright. They can also spawn in dark light levels as well. They can spawn in every light level. Once you're done placing in the light source, now we need to place in the water. Now the water I'll recommend is grabbing ice. It's so easy to grab ice. It's a stackable source as well. All you gotta do is go ahead and grab your ice. Go ahead and place 2 ices like this till the end of the row. You can go ahead and place in torches that will melt the ice. Go ahead and place in your ice like this till the end. I'll make sure the water flows and it'll reach the end. Go ahead and do the same over here as well. And all you need to do is go ahead and place in your light sources that will melt in all the ice. My random tick speed is on 15 right now, so that's the reason why they're melting faster. All you have to do is make sure that all the ice melt. This is also very easy as well. You need to make sure that the scaffolding is not waterlogged. Just go ahead and place in ice, and also make sure at the end the flowing water stops like this and it doesn't overflow. If you get something like this, just go ahead and grab your ice, place ice like this where the water is stopped, and go ahead and place in your light source, and that will melt and that will fix itself. As you can see, that fixed itself. Now we're building in the kill chamber. Now for the kill chamber, go ahead and pick in the area where you want to build first. I'll be picking in this section over here. The same applies for that area as well. Now all you gotta do is now go ahead and mine 1 block lower. This is to make sure that the slimes don't get interrupted by the campfires over here on top. If the campfires over here, that will prevent the slime from going into the kill chamber. If the campfires over here, that will prevent the slimes from going into the kill chamber. So make sure that you go ahead and mine 1 layer down and go on to do the same all the way till the end. Once you're done mining in 1 block lower, now all you gotta do is go ahead and pick the direction where you want to place the chest. You can go ahead and place that direction or this direction. It doesn't really matter where you want to place the chest. I'm going to be placing in this direction over here. Go ahead and mine 4 blocks over here right now, followed by your double chest. Now go ahead and grab your glass block, place 2 glass blocks over here. That is to make sure that you go ahead and open the chest. Now all you gotta do is go ahead and grab your hopper, place hoppers like this. Make sure these 2 hoppers are facing into the double chest and this hopper facing into this hopper. Now go ahead and repeat this pattern all the way till the end. Make sure that no hopper face downwards, and that will make the items get stuck down there and you will have loss in your chest. So make sure that you go ahead and place in the hoppers correctly. Go ahead and make sure to do the same all the way till the end. Once done, it should look something like this. Make sure all the hoppers are placed correctly and also pointed to the correct direction. Once done, make your way to the hoppers. Now go ahead and crouch place campfires on top of the hoppers. All the items will get collected by the hopper. That's because campfires are just like half slabs, so make sure to place campfires on top of all the hoppers till the end. Once done, it should look something like this. If you build it correctly, as you can see, the campfire will be below and there's nothing interrupting in the scaffolding. Now go ahead and do the same over here as well. Make sure that it is 1 block lower, same placement of the hoppers just like it over there, your storage as well as campfire. And also the same applies for simulations of 6 and higher. All of this same applies for simulations of 6 and higher as well. The only difference is going to be the layers. Once you're done building in the kill chamber as well as the first platform for both simulation distance, now we're building in the additional layers. Now this is going to be different for simulations of 4 as well as simulations of 6. Now one thing the same is that we need to use top half slabs. The reason why we need to use top half slab for the rest of the layers is to make sure that the giant slimes don't get stuck. So if you go ahead and use solid blocks, the giant slimes will get stuck. They will just stand over here and they will get stuck and they will not get pushed. So make sure to use top half slabs so they can get pushed and they can go ahead and make it into the kill chamber as well. So make sure that you use top half slabs. Now go ahead and do the same exact placement of the solid blocks what you did for the first layer, the same exact slab placement till the end, scaffolding as well as the light sources. The light sources will be over here. Make sure the same exact placement of the light sources as well, and also make sure to do this all the way till the end. When you do all the way to the end. And for simulations of 4, you need to make 6 in total. So you need to have 6 layers in total. And if you're in simulations of 6 and higher, you will have 27 layers in total. So that'll be 27 layers from the top and bottom. That'll be all together in 27. So make sure to make the exact layers for your dedicated simulation distance. And go to do the same all the way till the end. Once you're done building in 6 layers total for simulations of 4, it should look something like this. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total. That will be the 6 layers for Simulation 4, and also make sure that you place the scaffolding, the slabs correctly, as well as light sources, as well as water as well. Make sure that you have done all of this correctly. And if you're in a Simulation of 6 and higher, you'll have all the 27 layers, as you can see, starting from the deep slate and all the way up to 27 layers in total. As you can see, make sure that you done the exact same placement. Make sure that it is top half slabs, scaffolding on top, water, as well as light placement all the way. Make sure it's all the way correct. Make sure that you have not done anything incorrectly. Once done, that will be all the layers for both Simulations of 4 as well as Simulations of 6. Now we'll be building in the AFK spot for the player to stand on. Now for the AFK platform for Simulations of 4 is y equals 47, and for Simulations of 6 and higher is y equals 47 or 46. For Simulation of 6 and higher, you can either choose both. Both of them will work. I can choose any one, 47 or 46. Now make your way to layer equals 46 right over here, and you'll be on 47. Now let's go ahead and make your way to the center. You can go ahead and take the help of the central marker chunk that you made, and you can go ahead and choose any one of those center, and that will be the center AFK spot. And once you're done marking the center AFK spot, go ahead and place 2 temporary blocks over here, followed by 1 solid block over here. Go ahead and mine in 2 solid blocks. Go ahead and grab a slab, place a slab over here. This protection is to make sure that we prevent phantoms from spawning and they don't attack you. Phantoms also decrease rates of the farm, so we need to make sure that they also don't spawn. And once done, you can go ahead and mine any temporary block nearby, and that will be the AFK spot for the farm. If you want to access your chest, you can go ahead and create a tunnel like this, and you can go ahead and mine it all the way down to your storage, or you can go ahead and connect these chests to a dropper, put them into a bubble elevator, and also you can go ahead and be creative with the entrance of the storage system. That's all up to you. This is the entrance that I chose for the storage system. Once done, that will be your slime farm done for both Simulations of 4 as well as Simulations of 6 for 1.18. Now we're showing you guys how to use this farm. All you gotta do is now go ahead and make your way to the AFK spot over here. Now all you gotta do is just stand and AFK for hours, and all the slimes will spawn. Once the slimes spawn, as you can see, they'll make their way on the top and they'll get pushed downwards. And as you can see, they will take all the fall damage as well, and they will die. As you can see, all the items get collected because there's hoppers underneath. As you can see, the slime just died from that fall damage, and everything will be inside of the storage over there. You can go ahead and AFK on the AFK spot as long as you want, get a lot of slime blocks, a lot of slime balls, and create slime blocks and do whatever you want with them. As you can see, a lot of slimes, they get pushed down. As you can see, this farm also works for Simulations of 4. As you can see, the slime spawn, they fall down, they take fall damage, and they also die from the campfires as well. And you can go ahead and AFK here for as long as you want for both simulation distance and get a ton of slime blocks and as well as slime balls. I'm hoping today's Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial was really helpful for whatever use you have for slime balls, whether for creating slime castles with slime blocks or creating sticky pistons or whatever use you have. Make sure to leave a like, and also make sure to share this video to other Minecraft players. That will really mean a lot to me. And also make sure to check out my channel because there's lots of Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorials, some more Minecraft Bedrock farms coming, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Adios.